Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jason, and you're watching Micro Investor. So, is Apple still a stock worth investing into as a $1 trillion company? And just to answer that with my own opinion, yes, I think it is. Now, Apple continues to innovate. They continue to create more stuff. And they also, as sales might slow down on the phones, there is always something there that Apple has that has to grow, like their music streaming service and whatnot. So Apple has a lot to offer. They're not just no longer offering computers like they were a long time ago. They went into iPods, they went into phones. Now they got their own applications. They got a lot of software that's proprietary. There's a lot with Apple than what it used to be. Apple is a company that is just really worth the price that you pay for it. I can tell you that. Now, is Apple a stock that I can see holding on to for 30 years? And for me, yes. Apple is the largest holding that I have in my portfolio. It's something that I throw money into every week. I'm always making an investment. I look at my balance sheets and I go, okay, I'm going to put this much into Apple, then I'm going to spread this much around to these other 48, holdings or whatever. And that's usually how I do my investing. And if I don't invest in something, I'll make sure, I invest in Apple still. Apple has always continued to grow in my portfolio. I've always seen it, it reporting good. And I know it's going to always continue for the most part. For the time being, it's just always performing great. And what really interests me in Apple is that they do pay a dividend, and that really separates Apple from the Amazon and Facebook and whatnot. That with Apple paying a dividend, that's them showing, hey, we're looking at something that we want you to invest in the long term, and we're going to pay you a little bit of a reward for sticking around. Oh, and another thing about that dividend, they have room to grow that dividend. So with being a long-term investor, I'm looking at it as something, 30 years from now when, I'm wanting to like really, really retire, and have, money for my future generation, for my son and whatnot, money just to keep going down. That's definitely, Apple is a stock that I just think is amazing. It is a very exciting stock to me, and I like it more than I like Amazon. I'm invested in Amazon, but I really like Apple. To me, I feel like there's very little risk in investing in that company. So to kind of sum this video up, I think that Apple is a company that, regardless of how big they're getting, I think it's still worth investing into. And I think it's still going to continue to grow. And even as things do slow down in that growth, you still got that dividend and things to look forward to with Apple. So it's definitely for something that is, in my opinion, worth continuing to invest in, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, so on. So, yeah. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I got new videos coming out all the time. Thanks, guys.